Get it on!
Alright, we're
Cause
live.
it's showtime!
Hello,
What's
germs
up?
and ladies and germs. Welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are. Today we're bringing back an oldie in the form of Mario Kart.
Hello,
Taking
ladies
you
and
back to the
gentlemen.
past.
Welcome back to the Mehcast. And oh, what a motley crew we are. This game is about to turn 10.
Yeah,
We're gonna take you back to the past.
We're, you know, like
play some shitty
like
games
everybody
that suck
else in the
ass.
like everybody else in the entertainment industry, we have run out of ideas, and therefore we are rebooting an old franchise that we've already gone through. Now, you'll have to forgive me if the audio levels are a little bit weird, because for some reason, I can't hear the goddamn audio. I've attempted to get that to work, but I can't actually... hear it.
At
Very
any
strange.
rate,
I hear the audio on the screen now, so it's all good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I hear it on the stream.
I do have it. I'm just saying, if it's down too low, I can't tell because OBS and my Elgato have decided to not communicate, not cooperate that much. So I'm just gonna go into my configuration here. That doesn't help.
Anyway, so
That doesn't
let
help.
me just...
And that doesn't help. Okay.
Keep in mind, I watch both
150
streams so I
cc,
can tell if the audio is going or
teams.
not.
Normal
Much
items.
appreciated.
No computer. We are going
Alright.
to do...
I can hear it on the Twitch stream just fine.
We are going to do...
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Okay, do we got everything ready to go?
Alright. So, let us do... For the first Grand Prix, we're just going to do, like 4 races, and we're going to try to select the same track guys.
You got it.
Now you could play as Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Pauline, Kamek,
What?
Pete Jet,
Yo,
Wiggler,
yo!
Petey Piranha, or Birdo, or Dry Bowser, but, you know, I
Mario
am...
Kart 7 UTC.
Alright, so we are on
GTP,
Mushroom Cup in
GTCP
Mario Kart
7
Stadium.
For stuff like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mario
God.
Kart 7.
No, I do not want to play as Dry Bowser. Actually, you know what? Having seen the Mario film, the new Mario film, I'm going to play as Dry Bowser, actually.
Tony.
Nice.
Tony,
Best
I know
review
that
in
was
New
you.
Super Mario Brothers on the DS.
Tony.
Yes, for as much as I don't like that game.
Alex, select Mario Kart
Mario
Stadium.
Circuit, Mushroom Cup.
Yep.
Ah,
I'm
Random.
sorry, I was selecting,
random.
Damn it!
Okay, well, we're gonna have to quit out of this and go back. Sorry about that, guys. I was just, you know, having seen Mario Galaxy, I'm not really sure what people were complaining about.
Yeah,
Like
that
it-
was awesome. The only thing is,
You know, compared-
pacing issues from
Alright,
before.
let's
but
quit and then we'll come back to the...
so compared to the fact, I actually saw it on the very last day you could see it in theaters, which was the day before.
Alright, I gotta recreate the room now.
Yeah, it was the day before my birthday, and, because Michael Jackson was taken over on my birthday, which
Yeah.
would have been cool,
Alright,
but,
so...
I wanted to see Mario before it left theaters. I'm gonna have the Bowser submarine.
Alright.
yeah,
Going
so
with-
it's like,
Going with my...
I'd say aside
pride and
from like the pacing issues still being a bit off, like before, it's like it was still a really damn good movie. I don't know what people were really complaining about.
Yeah.
It's like
For,
waiter, my steak is juicy.
My steak is too juicy. My lobster is too buttery. You know, just like I was seeing in the thing is like Will Poulter was talking about how many times he had to kiss Jennifer Aniston in some movie, and it was also some other woman, and who was also really hot, who it doesn't matter, because, you know, kissing Jennifer Aniston in the early 2000s, fucking A, man. And it was like, come on, dude. It's like like she wasn't exactly in cougar territory yet, but
Mario
okay, so
Kart
what are we doing?
Stadium in
Cup?
Mushroom Cup. Yes, Mushroom Cup,
Mario
Mario
Kart
Kart
Stadium.
Stadium.
Alright.
But
Got
Mushroom
Go with
door.
my pride and joy, the Blue Falco.
It's like, goddamn.
Come on! Blue Falco.
Are we just
We
doing
do
all
have-
the pups?
Yes.
That's
We do have some unfortunate news today. The man who killed Gwen Stacy died. He does have an actual name. It doesn't come to mind at the moment, and but he was one of the most prolific writers for Marvel Comics and left some of the most important. God, this is so surreal playing this without audio.
Hey, that's why I got this stuff on my TV.
I'm surprised you weren't going to say that this is so surreal just because you're playing it after getting used to Mario Kart. Or 8? Or not 8, World?
Yeah, well, I mean, there is that too, but I'm more sort of thinking about in terms of,
Tony, why are you so funky?
like, this just reminds me...
Why aren't
of-
you funky?
I am funky!
This just reminds me of
Too
playing...
bad I get to be funky. There can only be one funky.
And why are we bothering with this debate then? Also, I think Damon's beating our asses.
Yes.
Told you I was good at Mario Kart.
I know you were because of the last time we did this.
Yeah.
Listen here.
I'm just oversteering like a bitch, aren't I?
No!
I saw that in the distance.
Yow! Yo, yo, yo!
God! God damn it!
Yeah, for as much as I love Gwen Stacy as a character, especially in the Amazing Spider-Man film, which was created by the lovely Emma Stone.
Except for when Amy Pascal
Lucia!
decided that she didn't want Gwen Stacy to be alive anymore, despite wanting to make a Spider-Gwen movie. What's the fucking point of a Spider-Gwen movie if you kill off a character that's needed for that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey Amy, hey, you wanted to make an Emma Stone Spider-Gwen film, but you killed off Gwen Stacy in the second movie, and you know what? You know what we should have done? You know what you should have fucking done, right? You know what you should have done? If you wanted to do Gwen Stacy as the primary love
Now we're on
interest,
Water Park.
which I'm totally in favor of, you know, especially considering Mary Jane Watson has been ruined by Marvel editorial in the last 20 years. Much to my chagrin, considering I fucking love Mary Jane Watson as she was in Spider-Man 1 and the comics prior to 2006 and nowhere the fuck else, pretty much. She was okay in Spider-Man, the video game. I mean, she's pretty good in Spider-Verse, but,
Spectacular.
Oh yeah, Spectacular. I forgot about Spectacular. But she is fucking smoking in Spectacular.
Much like how she was.
Alright, bro. Let's take this seriously, dude.
Much like how she was in 90s Spider-Man.
I know.
And
Like, that is some shit you don't see these days. Like, you don't have.
let alone
Babes is-
let alone
as
in a
good as
show
she is.
directed by Greg Watson.
I know.
He turned into a fucking
Greg.
coward. Just
Greg,
like Robert Kirkman.
Robert Kirkman.
So speaking of which,
Robert-
Invincible had its 4th season finale.
Yeah,
last
Invincible.
week.
Invincible fucked up and made me hate it the way the boys did.
And the worst part is, Alex hasn't even seen the show, but he's read the comics. And people are accusing him of being a LARPer. And I'm
LARPing.
like,
Invincible?
LARP, LARP's a whore, they say. Hey, yeah, go fuck yourself. People said that about me in Devil May Cry. People said that about me in Resident Evil. Well, I'm just used to it at this fucking point. People are gonna say,
You're
yeah,
just becoming
I'm a
immune to
LARPer, I'm
being
a
a-
grifter.
Hey, back in my day.
I was
we
added
used
to a
call
list of
people-
people that were considered grifters, and I'm like, who am I profiting off of?
Yeah, what, it's like,
You're profiting
grifting, I'm grifting for what? What am I doing? How am I making, like, what am I doing this for if not for the love of the fucking game at this point?
Yeah,
You can't accuse me of not doing this for the love of the game, and considering the most popular videos I make get like a couple of thousand views, and the least popular get as low as like 20.
Literally.
How'd you get
Even if it's- Whoa. Even a little bit, if it's a series I love,
No, ow!
bet I'm gonna go fire on all cylinders.
I beat Damon. That's all that matters. That's all that
I
matters.
did.
I beat Damon.
Okay,
Once.
well, you know,
All
Dry
right,
Bowser,
well, I'll zero
Dry
on
Bowser,
this
you
one.
can go.
Good job,
Yes!
dude.
The
Okay,
power of the
Dry
Blue
Bowser.
Falcon! The power of the Blue Falcon compels thee!
Okay, so Dry Bowser, you're not going to be my main man anymore. I'm going back to Link.
I'm actually going to do a rotation of characters.
How do I unlock the fucking Blue Falcon?
You have to.
I ended up playing through
It's
the
random.
game in its entirety.
Yeah,
Alex, it's
I'm
random.
using different me's, by the way.
I'm gonna get out my ATV.
Oh,
God.
I'm playing as Link. I got my ATV. Sweet Canyon it is,
Yep.
and here we go. Yeah, no.
Shit.
Tony,
I
why
was
did you pick
switching cards.
So
random?
Switching
I-
cards.
fuck you!
Hey, I was
It's alright,
switching
we're good.
cards. Don't blame me.
I will blame you.
You're good. And of
Oh, no.
course, I'm using a me based on a certain character.
I know who it is.
There we
'cause
go.
I've seen. Damn it!
There we
It
go.
happened again.
yeah, you and I both stalled at the starting line.
Ew, I think I got my favorite Pokemon. Now this could be interesting. What the hell is Starfire in this game?
Yes, I'm
right.
right. Me about. Not the
So,
only
speaking-
character.
Speaking of the boys, though, Season
Yeah,
5.
yeah, got this feeling, yeah, you
I
know.
don't know why you're so fixated on that. That song was only ever used in the promos.
It's the fucking meme, Alex.
It's not the theme song. The theme
No,
song
the
thing is that-
meme, Alex.
Oh, the meme.
As in, people made memes out of this shit.
Oh, okay.
Sung
Yeah,
by a
no.
glorified pop.
Hey, does
Well,
anybody
it's
remember?
Imagine Dragons.
Anybody
right?
remember when Imagine Dragons
I don't
used to be a
care
rock
for
group?
Imagine Dragons. Only
I
a few
remember
of
when
those
Imagine-
songs are any good.
Wasn't-
I remember when Imagine
you
Dragons
imagine?
used to be a rock group, but then they fell into the same pitfalls that every bit of Mormon music comes out as.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
just
not
going
rock
up for
groups,
shit.
Never
I
heard
will
of
admit radioactive.
Yeah,
Can you
I was-
imagine?
no, it was like
Can you
Rage.
imagine dragging these nuts all over your face?
Okay.
Rage Against
So
the Machine is
anyway-
completely.
Not the most.
Rage Against the Machine's a
So
completely
anyway, since
different
Alex
problem.
has already
but
read
yeah.
the comics, he's brought up the speed at this point, so I'm just gonna go into a recap of what happened in the last episode of season 4.
Yeah, no.
of Invincible.
Yeah, no, feel free, because I fucking hate what happened in that episode. Code Knight.
So, in the aftermath of Mark and Nolan and getting dealt one of the biggest L's in their entire career, respectively, which was at the hands of
What
Brad,
happened?
who pretty much went Kenpachi on their asses.
Oh, nice. I got the stuff.
Because dude literally stood there, or goaded Mark into throwing a punch, took the hit, and felt nothing.
And had impact frames on that shit.
Yeah!
Fuck.
Yeah, that was literally what Kenpachi did to Ichigo. Oh, when
Nobody's
they first met.
down.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Results are in. The race is over. Alex is in last place again.
All right, I take the lead.
Anyway. Anyway, so our heroes surmise that the Viltrumites have gone to Earth. Mark has a bit of a PTSD imagines spot where he envisions the Viltrumites arriving on Earth, causing near-apocalyptic levels of destruction. They arrive, but find that it's
Oh, who do we have
relatively
here?
intact.
Nice.
game of Mario Kart.
But
And also
then
the abortion scene.
The abortion.
I haven't
I
gotten to
need
that yet.
context.
It's like
We
they
haven't gotten to that yet.
It's like it's like they arrive on Earth. Mark and Omni-Man go around on the planet while Tech Jacket reunites with her dad. And
Her dad.
His dad.
No. Her dad, because Zack is now Zoe, and because Robert Kirkman is a fucking coward.
Yes, he is.
And won't even show like the fucking Invincible war bit where it's like Tech Jacket, the original Tech Jacket, managed to actually move around against the Yeah, that happens in Tech Jacket side of this.
Yeah, Tech Jacket, an established male character in Robert Kirkman's in part of the Image comic universe. There's not. They gender swapped and nothing he was gaining.
Yeah, so here
spoilers, Tech Jacket isn't going to be in the later parts of the comic.
Nope.
Yeah, because he's pretty much just
Done for the rest of the series,
Yeah.
I guess.
yeah, he's pretty
Now
much
I
done.
was right when I said I did it again.
Which way?
I was right when I said
man?
that the internet was going to give us lots of excellent pornography of this character. Sure, but that's just because the internet will give every female character and male character, for that matter, her a great ass and a lovely set of tits, to quote
I mean, to be fair,
Aurelio Voltaire.
I mean, Alex, to be fair, the show already makes Mark have a dump truck.
Oh, I
Same
know.
with Nolan.
What the hell? How many red shells going after me?
I'm coming for that booty, boy!
Oh no, not again!
Grab them cheeks, son!
We get a swooty, I'm coming for that booty.
Not again! Not again!
Anyway, so then, and it's
Back here.
like Mark
Oh, I
throughout
got it,
the
got it.
episode, Mark then eventually goes back home, and eats
Coming for that ass!
eats even.
No, you ain't.
Even Debbie, whom apparently had an offspring breakup.
Yeah!
And unlike in the comics, they actually broke up on good terms, because...
Aha! I take the lead, baby! Let's go!
I'm in second place.
Lost the game of Mario Kart.
You have dishonored your family.
Oh, yes.
You have dishonored your family.
Hey.
bro.
Oh, Jerry Conway. Jerry Conway is is his name. And he also wrote Appointment on Crime Alley from Batman the Animated Series.
Right? So, once again,
I'll switch it
same...
up.
Alright, let's...
Nice try. Fuck you, Lakido.
What in the
I'm
kid do to
using
you?
tilt controls. Look at
And of course, I'm playing as also. Before the producer of Lego, after the show got cancelled.
I'll get you next time.
Good old.
Get you next time, He-Man!
Alright, and I'm all set.
Hey.
Let's set the rules.
Okay.
Same as before.
And
And-
a guy I follow who had done a recent
We're on Mario
power
Circuit
scaling
in the Flower Cup.
That what?
who did a power scaling video, just dropped a power scaling video about Gohan versus Ultraman Zero.
Alex, we're on Flower Cup up Mario.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you this:
There we
that's
go.
a way better Gohan episode than Gohan versus Invincible, which is basically just
Probably has the upper hand.
no Gohan curb stomping Invincible. in that
Literally.
one. Like, meanwhile, Ultraman Zero, he actually ended up getting the upcoming with a new form that also lets him call upon the power or past ultras as well.
There we go.
So he's got even more utility to play off of now. But it's like, this is at least one of Gohan's better, closer episodes too.
Yeah, and and some people would want to match him up against Honor, which I'm like,
why do you want Gohan to die?
Yeah, why
It's
do you
like,
want him to
they have
die
a hateful in their first Dragon?
I mean, I could ask the same thing about Death Battle, given the fact that
well, it's like, then again, some people in the Death Battle community are afraid to have Gohan versus Ultraman Zero happen, because it's like, they're afraid he's gonna be an asshole. I'm like, what are you talking? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Is he gonna get turned stomped by the Tokusatsu character? Come over here.
Come over. He's going to be fire!
It was me, Barry. I was the one who threw that. Exactly.
Because I have a super horn.
Why did you waste your super horn on me?
Because he hates you.
I don't have it. I will be strict on leaving us.
Okay, in case anybody's wondering, AJ is now the producer on that show. Oh, Captain Mikey.
Because he is hilarious.
He's one of my
favorite characters from that show.
Who was he voiced by? Because I know the majority of that show's cast was NYU.
Yes,
Come on.
that's good.
Come on, I've got the pack in sight. I need to not finish in last place.
Hey, I got you. Hey, got another one coming up for you, Brad. Who's facing that set? Not him this time.
Hey, Alex. Bye, Alex.
I want to give a Mario Kart!
And now for this current trend, will Stark ever actually win a race that isn't when he's not in last place?
All right, so now
Toad
we're
Harbor.
on Toad Harbor.
I shall bring out a certain.
Okay, so in terms of the hi
What the heck is
Raven.
this?
That's Raven.
Toad Harbor. Okay.
Who is
So
this? Raven?
yeah,
How the heck do you get a mole on top of your head, though?
that's a chakra gem.
No, you don't get to do that when you created me. You should have to slap a mole on top.
Everybody's using the blue falcon except for me.
I decided to
me.
bring out Captain Falcon.
I don't have the blue falcon.
I'm gonna bring out Captain Falcon. All right.
Hey, the Blue Falcon's awesome, man. And I'm also
Captain
working on the...
If I could, I'd make it the green falcon.
Why?
Because his
color is green.
Yeah. Mr. Gus is green, man.
Captain Falcon, it's your debut race. Time to show these Mario Kart moves.
Yes. Show me.
Show me your boobs! Jinx, OBS over.
And also a little fun fact, I ended up finding out with Real Horse College alternate recordings for Falcon were really cool. And it just, most of the recordings he did back during the days of Smash 64, they were just tape.
Yep.
Blue Falcon.
Which is something that you can do when you actually keep track of your assets. Square Enix, Sega.
Yeah, the funny thing,
even
speaking of
Real
keeping
Horse
track
College
of,
Rio had went on record that it had been a long time, so I can kind of see why. You may not remember how to do the Falcon voice.
Damn it. Start on.
meanwhile, all of David Hayter's voice clips in this game, not in this game, in Smash Bros. Bullet Bill Gaming!
More like gaming.
Are we really delving into the territory of kick-ass
god. Speaking of shit that I fucking hated, God, what the hell is with the edgy fucking superhero comics having the cuckold shit in it? Like, why was Hit Girl sucking some dude's dick and sending pictures to kick ass about it?
What was that?
She was like,
Was this in the sequel?
This was in the this was in the comic, like the. Like, thankfully they didn't do that in the movie.
Well, that's because that's still child.
I'm just saying, like, they didn't do that in the movie, thankfully.
Okay.
damn you!
Holy shit! I actually managed to get 4th place.
Damn you!
Oh, cheer up, Link.
This
That's
you
one better
will
place
take
than we.
now.
How did we tie? I was ahead of you.
Damn. Why is Kevin
Oh,
over
wait,
here
me
dressed
or-
up as P. Diddy?
Kevin is not dressed up as P. Diddy. He is dressed up as Diddy Kanky Kong.
Yeah, he's going to the Diddy party.
Alright,
I'd say
Falcon.
fuck P. Diddy, but that's what he wants. That guy's a little bit too happy in jail. We need to double his sentence.
Double it, give it to the next person.
Yes, and that next person is also P. Diddy. Well, P. Diddy, we're gonna double Diddy's sentence and give it to Puff Daddy, and then give it to P. Diddy, then give it to fucking, I don't fucking know.
You know, well, you can't do
That son
that.
of a bitch has too many fucking names.
And now
You can't do
now
that
as you
because
can
P.
clearly
Diddy already,
see,
Diddy already done that.
I am now.
I'm playing as Luigi. Wahoo!
Now I'm playing as a guy with a huge dump truck.
I can't wait for
Dude,
Daisy to show up in Mario
I'm actually
3.
hard hiding between characters.
What would you want to
And
see as the
Daisy.
villain for the next Mario?
Wart!
War was
Oh, they
already.
could probably draw up Mario.
Yeah, I know, but he could be the main villain this time. It
Yeah,
was
probably draw from Mario 2
so
instead.
funny that he was basically just a fucking Biggie Smalls reference.
Oh, okay.
So as you can tell,
What
I'm
happens
trying
when
to
I
get
pick
at least
Wario?
points maximum
That's what I get for picking Wario?
speed.
Hey, you picking the best character.
No, I
Donkey
picked
Kong.
Wario!
You big Wario!
You have made me mad. Now face my Wario Steve.
A rotten day.
Wario's not on this game.
No. You shall face the
Nintendo would-
wrath of me Wario
No.
Steve.
Nintendo would never allow him to be on Steam.
No. Gary's mind would like have a
Not willing, of course.
What, you think that you won't be on there? I'm going to make Wario mod. It is my new greatest Wario game next to Wario Land.
He was the final boss in Mario 2 Land.
Mario Land 2, yeah. Yeah, Kevin, continue with your recap of the thing that ruined my fucking afternoon.
Okay, so essentially, Mark comes back to Eve, and she's dummy thick, but not because of any pregnancy, but because she just let herself go.
Which is, you know, I'm gonna let you finish.
And
Because I have a whole, I could rant about this for a while, and I probably will.
And then, of course, she eventually reveals that she had an abortion.
Okay.
2 months and a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin.
Isn't there extra time dilation going on
Nope.
in space and everything, or?
Nope. It was literally
Uh,
just a couple of months. But they got
Which
there.
is, less time than it was in the comic.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think the comic was like 6 months, right?
Time for
And
another
Six.
meat change.
Okay, 6 months was a different. 6 months.
Another Kappa
game,
Mikey.
But
Yeah,
then
he's my
So
second
yeah,
favorite character, right?
Eve had an
Also one of
abortion.
my female
Reveals to
favorite
Mark that she had an
characters,
abortion, and Mark feels like it's his fault.
Except I
as
don't
to
like Carrie
who-
Karen anymore since she blocked
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Mitski.
Yeah.
Him off
Gotta
saving the
same
world.
way.
And definitely his fucking.
Brad, plays yourself next round.
Saving the
We gotta
fucking
see your
universe.
meat.
I'm doing a rotation.
And keep in mind, this is all while he still has PTSD. The
We
episode
gotta figure out
with
how to get some more
imagining
stuff
like
on
Anissa, Thrak, and Thrak, mainly those two, who causing untold destruction and killing all his friends and loved ones. Seasonal, who got off lucky, frankly, because I'm surprised Mark didn't chew his ass out for not killing Khan. That's
Well,
And
yeah,
then
that
there's
was
that absolute
another example of Mark being a pussy ass bitch these days.
You got. You saw that thing where it's like Alex Lee dressed up as Invincible.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
I'm a voice
Which,
actor.
by the way, speaking of which, Alex Lee is the voice of Invincible in the fighting game. Hey
Because
man,
they weren't
a
able
lot
to
of
get
people
Steve.
thought they weren't able to get Steven Yeun. I mean, honestly, Lee is an amazing voice actor. One,
Yeah.
Like a really good sound alike too.
Bullet bill coming through.
Oh no.
I got bad news for you, Alex. Anyway, so then, and Mark decides that he wants to get therapy. And then he,
Probably something Eve should have done.
and then he,
Yeah,
ended
weight
up-
loss therapy for her.
Look,
and then he just ended up taking a flight right around. Now, no real destination in mind. But then he ends up running into Thrag, who is like, "Hey,
We
on your planet
refer to
now,
him here as
boy.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, we're just gonna blend into your society, whether you like it or not."
Oh my god.
And
And I
let's
believe in
just,
the comics originally, Omni-Man was there to also help negotiate.
yeah, and Omni-Man and Debbie are off in space, facing up Otis Lestria in prison at all. And how much you want to bet they're gonna repeat the same joke that they did in this season, and with Nolan, and having to cover his ears while Alan and General Montalia are just having all kinds of debris going on.
Incoming blue
Oh
shell.
well, there's not a. I don't have to bet about that, but yes.
Yeah, so people are like, "Oh, this would be
Alright,
total
second.
character
I'll take second.
assassination of Debbie," completely ignoring the character assassination that Eve just did.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't worry,
Oh,
everyone's
by the
gonna-
way,
And-
another thing I have to mention
Krieg-
here.
And Creek claims
Sorry, go
that,
ahead.
and Creek claims that he ponders why Nolan and was just so willing to fold in the mere moment that he spent on Earth compared to his whole life as a Viltrumite. But then he's just sitting there with a motorcycle, smoking a joint.
Time for another me rotation.
I mean, with some random hot chick, and it's like, dude folded faster than the speed of light. Lucan's gonna go on and disguise himself as Steve Harvey. Meanwhile, Anissa's getting catcalled on the street.
Well, she is the hottest girl in the entire show, so.
She
Yeah,
lost
we
me.
got the best
She
cup
lost me the
coming up.
minute she did a Griffith.
Listen, she hasn't done a Griffith yet.
Well, they
The
could always
comics
try to
had
make-
already happened.
I
They
know
go-
in the comics it already happened.
She is literally the
Look.
booty warrior, Alex. She is the
They're gonna-
fucking booty warrior.
Kevin, they're gonna update the show so that they now decide, hey, it's now
Listen here.
consensual rape.
Listen here, hot mama. I like you and I want you. Now we can do this easy, or we can do this real easy. Choice is
I'm
yours.
not even gonna do the police Johnson.
Nessa, And keep in mind,
I'm doing,
Chantal Van
I'm
Santen.
doing Johnny Bravo.
Keep in mind,
Well,
Chantal
Johnny
Van.
Bravo's no racist.
No, Alex. If you're gonna do a Johnny Bravo impression, you gotta be like, "Oh, warn me about women like you." I was hoping she was
hoping
right.
she was right. I was hoping she was right. Yeah, no, that Kevin.
Oh yeah.
Kevin, you have no idea what kind of skits I've come up with.
Alex, you have
You know what
openly
it is.
gooned about Anissa on Twitter. I don't want to fucking hear it.
I have gotten so much shit about that. It's glorious.
Hey, man, there are people on there that would be like, would.
Well,
Personally,
I
I'm
made
just thinking just like,
I made the joke that she has my permission to rape me, and somebody didn't get that. It was like they said, it was like, well, that wouldn't be rape then. It's like, yeah, that's the joke, and they're like, that's not a joke, and it's like, yes, it fucking is. I found it hilarious.
Anyway,
Yeah,
please
it's
consider that a bit milquetoast compared to Anissa getting hit on in the street. Be very openly by
Really,
some
they
random
In
guy.
in the comic, she had a much more negative reaction, and whereas here she just looks like she's on one hand mildly irritated and two somewhat flattered by the attention.
The worst part is that in the prior episode, he glanced over at Mark after he said, and that he killed Conquest. She's like, ooh, that's nice. You like that?
oh, hey, Wally West.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Fastest thing
Flash
alive.
in the house.
So I see you decided to take up on racing, eh, Wally?
Yeah, just thought
This
I
is
decided to do it.
Why
Hey
you call
Wally,
it
why the hell are
Mark?
you racing around in a? Why the hell are you racing around in a cart? Then again, I guess
And that's
people
why
can ask
Sonic
me that
Drift
too.
sucks. That's
I
why
think it's
Sonic
because
Drift
he's just
sucks.
tired.
I mean, Sonic Drift wasn't the only game I was racing around in a cart in.
Well,
That game
you
sucked
can't
ass.
feel the sun
There's
shining.
I also did it in Sonic All Stars Racing, Sonic All Stars Racing
I'm
Transformed.
gonna come back. Oh, by the way, souvenir.
Anyway, okay,
no,
so
no,
yeah.
no.
I had a
So,
Sonic
fun
cat
fact
man.
about Chantal Van Santen, in her first voice acting credit, it was in this weird show that I looked up on like Wikipedia and whatnot, and I'm like, wait, she was in wait, what is this show? Oh, and then I'm like, she was in an anime. That anime had
Now I'm
Vic,
more tied into
had
my
Vic
life.
and Monica in it.
By the
It was an
way, it's now
ADV
played
dub.
Titan.
What show was it they were in?
This last time we played, well,
I believe it was Steel Angel Kurumi.
Oh, that
That
sounds
was-
like an ADV title.
Yeah, I was like, what? So she got her start in an anime, and an anime that Vic was in. What the hell, man? And keep in mind that the show's dub came out in 2002, and she wouldn't get like a TV credit until like 05.
Well, technically, my first IMDb credit is for a show that doesn't exist.
What show is that? The Devil May Cry anime?
I am not in that fucking show. No, I recorded. So this is a complicated story. I recorded some lines for the fucking Prince Adventures pilot that I don't think ever actually got made.
Yeah, that nonsense.
Yeah, I recorded some lines for that pilot, and like I was supposed to be Vic Mignogna's comic foil in that show, and then the show never actually got made.
So,
And that's still my first credit on IMDb, and then my next credit is in a movie where I had no speaking lines that you could actually hear. And then, because I think they dubbed me out of the final version. And then the next credit is in a... God damn it.
God damn it.
Me ahead. Is in a movie that I wound up being edited out of, I'm pretty sure. Or I
Oh,
haven't
that's
actually
just
watched the,
stupid.
yeah, I haven't actually watched the movie because it was such a that film, Blinded by Tragedy, is such a fucking mess of production history. And you know, I wasn't even there for all of it, but what I was there for was a goddamn travesty. Burnt lasagna, I will say. That was what I was fed.
What the? What the? That's even... I wouldn't eat that. Sick.
And then,
No!
Well done, Elzura. Well done, buddy.
God!
then,
Fucking
meanwhile,
damn it!
Meanwhile, I've been in much smaller, less demanding parts in actual productions that have both paid me more and fed me better. So, you know.
And then it was like, and keep in mind, Vincent and was also in The Boys as Becca Butcher.
Yes.
She's also playing
versus superhero rapist.
Yeah.
Tell the difference.
Doesn't she end up getting?
But she actually
And that
gets to
one playing as a bitch.
and she voice acts, and she also ended up being one of the voice actors they got for the fucking game.
He said Becca Butcher.
Becca Butcher, yep.
Doesn't she have a sequel comic that takes place after The Boys, right?
It's complicated. So that, I kind of hate. So I like the Boys comic to some degree. I like the Boys show to some degree, too. But both of them do things towards the end of their runs that irritate the fuck out of me. So
and we'll eventually figure out what they end up doing with the show.
Yeah, no, the show's got like 4 episodes left. Can't wait to see how that goes.
It's probably gonna be beyond saving.
And next week, and this week is supposed to be the Supernatural. Yeah, more to get the Supernatural.
I mean, a couple of the other Supernatural cast have already been in there. Now, we've already had Jeffrey Dean Morgan in a fucking worthless-ass role.
And ready for my arrival.
Season-wide Fight Club reference. Season-wide shameless ripoff of Fight Club.
Who are words beginning with an S and ending with a Z.
Sluts? You spell it wrong? Sluts with a Z?
Shit.
No. It's bad genius.
He's got a super horn, stay away from him.
And yes, for me, I'm using.
Yes, I'm super.
You know, the
Describe my current state as well.
Except the voice
I am
actress is
super
actually
important.
Yeah, so, for those of you who don't know,
Who was
Jeffrey
she
Dean
voiced by?
Morgan...
He was the man whom we had to stand, who many people's worms had stood right before.
And the guy who gave us one of the craziest finales in all of The Walking Dead.
I fucking love him in The Walking Dead. He was also the
He was also in, and he was
great
in
as the comedian.
And he was also Swain.
Yes, and he should have had a fucking movie. He should have been the one that they had in the stupid fucking Flashpoint movie that they made that didn't want to admit was a Flashpoint movie. But no, we gotta have fucking nostalgia bait with goddamn Michael Keaton as Batman. Even though we've already set up
for a Superman movie that never happened.
I like to think that my reference to Superman Nicolas Cage was better than theirs. Nicolas Cage complained about what they did to him as Superman in that. Because what they had his likeness doing was not what he actually recorded on set.
Still lead! Oh, Jesus.
So,
But yeah,
and now we're on Mount Wario.
A mountain dedicated to Wario.
So, for those of you who don't know...
Also the best bass track in this series. In this entire game.
Season 4 of The Boys features something very, very stupid happening. Season 4 of The Boys features a reveal from child rapist firecracker that, and I'm not kidding here when I say this, as she is literally a fucking child rapist, and somehow, oh, they got away with posting pictures of her fucking an underage boy on Twitter.
Oh dear.
Somehow.
I don't know how they managed to... Why they thought that was a good idea, what the hell? I was like,
Because they want to
like
be edgy.
I kind of feel like Homelander might have had something to say about the fact that she was fucking an underage boy, considering his history with the chick from Adventures in Babysitting, Elizabeth Shue. But then again, apparently they've he switched his opinions on her in Season 5, considering he kind of didn't like her at the end of Season 1, which is why he fucking killed her. But, you know...
Pulling a 180.
So...
the smart chick gets killed off brutally. I don't like this. The Homelander is smart killer.
Sister Sage is the dumbass person's view of what a smart person should be.
It's like that chick that 4chan posted about, was like comparing like what Sherlock actually is from what the show is Sherlock.
So that's a horrible green text because it's written by somebody who hasn't actually watched the show or hasn't read Sherlock Holmes. I'm not sure which. It's one of them, possibly both. I will not defend everything that happens in Sherlock, because Sherlock has some dumb Moffatisms in it. But Sherlock is not nearly as dumb as the person who wrote that or H-Bomber Guy would like me to believe. H-Bomber Guy is a fucking idiot. I think that should not be controversial at this point. Anybody who's watched his fucking Dark Souls series is where he literally defends the broken pile of crap that went into the original version of
Blue Shell coming at you.
Dark Souls 2.
Oh no.
But and Sister Sage has what I like to call the planned it all along problem, the Baron Zemo problem, you know, where everything goes her way one way or another.
Yeah, I feel you, Waluigi. I feel you.
The thing that happens towards the end of Season 4, where Homelander winds up in charge of the United States of America, essentially. You know, like, that's portrayed as like, oh my god, all according to Keikaku, who, even though she's like, she doesn't even have half the brains that Light Yagami would have had to pull that off. Anyway, so towards the start of Season 4, it's revealed that Firecracker, or the literal child rapist, reveals that Starlight and Huey off-screen aborted their kid that was apparently also conceived off-screen. Now, and they have this whole conversation about, it's like, oh, I didn't want to bring a child into a world that's dying. It's like, motherfucker, people were still having kids in World War II. People were still having kids during the Civil War. Or people were still having kids during the Black fucking Plague. And, like, the world is not ending just because fucking Homelander is running about causing problems, you know?
And if you really didn't, and if that was really a concern that they'd have, just don't have sex.
Don't fuck, yeah. And by the way, Season 5 starts off with Huey and Starlight having a good solid shag right in the middle, right after her busting him out of that prison camp that he was captured in
raped.
And then, you know who else is you know who else is fucking, because they have just back-to-back sex scenes. It's fucking Kimiko and Frenchie are having a right solid shag. And you know, I thought that the sex scenes that I've written were a little bit overdone,
Alex.
but no, like just straight up right up Main Street on Frenchie's ass.
Alex.
Why are they banging? Aren't they?
There's-
Don't they have like a relationship with each other? Or...
Okay, so Kimiko and Frenchie he should have had a relationship already. Kimiko and Frenchie spent all of season 4 up to the very end spinning their wheels because Frenchie was having gay boyfriend drama with the kid whose parents he killed. And I don't mean gay as in like homosexual. I mean gay as in it was incredibly lame.
And also,
Remember, kid, kids always eat your vegetables. Meat come from
Eating of dudes. Eating dudes. Yay.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy will return with more important messages. And then he never did.
Oh.
Never again.
Record a few more of those.
I recorded one of him doing Brown Sugar by the Rolling Stones. Yeah. Yeah. So I haven't released it because I just haven't gotten around to editing that part. But here's how it went. And now, a message from Soldier Boy. Now, there's been some very serious topics coming up lately. I've been talking to a fellow hero called Liberty about something called white genocide. Now, Soldier Boy, hey, what do you... This is a very serious topic that's affecting
We scout a pot shot and
I want
you guys.
And I'm here with the ultimate answer to this problem. Soldier Boy, miscegenation. What? There's...
Alright, give me a moment.
Can't be any white genocide if everybody's got a little bit of white in them, if you know what I mean. Soldier Boy, what are you talking about? Brown sugar! Why does it taste so good? Soldier Boy, well... Return? After these... I don't even fucking know.
Galvatron.
And that was when Stormfront decided he needed to die.
Oh no. No,
Oh no.
I swear to God.
From Dinner is good again, I'm afraid.
Alright, time to go with Vesper now. My good luck.
Why are you lumpy space princess?
No, Lumpy Space.
Oh, you Pendleton boy.
LSP sucks, man.
Get out of my way, drive.
Yeah, and, you know, just a little bit of a spoilers for the most recent chapter of Rolling Storms, Crisis on Sewer. But there's a segment in that chapter that's a giant middle finger to both Robert Kirkman and Eric Kripke.
What'd you do?
I won't. Hey, just
Unless, well, you'll have to read it.
watch out. Hey Zero, you ever been attacked by a piranha plant before in this game?
I've just been attacked
few
by a
times.
fucking...
Would you like to?
I've just been attacked by a fucking,
I was attacked by a female filch the other day. though.
ghost piranha. Oh, lucky you.
I swear,
Unfortunately,
I swear, one of the funniest thirst posts under the Booty Warrior edit up in this, I saw was just like,
What?
like,
Okay,
I was
sent
like,
that one to. I sent that one to you, Star.
man,
Yeah, Kevin also sent that to me as well.
yeah. Yeah, and the worst part is somebody actually made in the video editing the audio of Anissa, editing the Booty Warriors audio over Anissa.
Damn it, like,
The choice is yours.
now my favorite method is I think it was Matthew McConaughey said this in a movie. Now we can do this easy, or we can do this real easy.
Okay, I gotta go find the original post on Twitter. Here, let's...
Okay, so we're on Bowser's Castle.
I'm probably gonna stick around for a couple more cups and then I'm gonna dip out.
Alright.
Alright.
Because tomorrow
Alright,
is
so
my Friday.
let's see.
Y'all be seeing what be happening to that guy, Chibi Reviews.
Oh.
Right?
I haven't kept up what's going on now.
Keep in mind, all of the stuff that's happening to him is literally because of Boruto fans.
That is true.
Well, that and Dan to Dan.
No, Boruto
People
fans.
still
It was the
No,
Dan to Dan.
Boruto
started
fans.
with Boruto.
No, here's the thing. Boruto fans were the ones who started this.
It started with Boruto, but then it escalated because of him posting that bit from Dan to Dan at the end.
The scene that would
happens right at the
become
end
a
of
thing.
the Loch Ness
After they
Monster
go-
thing being like,
Oh,
Twitter's
the
gonna-
boxing demon.
with him just being like, oh, Twitter's gonna have a meltdown over
What
this. And then people were like, why'd you post the panel, man?
He was trying to prove a point to you guys, and you didn't believe him.
It's like, this is
And
gonna
plus-
happen. You're like, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. It happened.
Yeah, it literally happened. And, like,
And they left it after relatively intact, too.
yeah, and while, albeit in drawn in a more sillier art style.
And it's,
to
you can really tell when
exaggerate.
the way things are animated, the way they run.
Yeah. And literally all of their classmates were like, holy shit, they're fucking.
They're running around with like their underwear on.
And, or in Okarun's case, just butt-ass naked. Because
I love the way Ira runs in that scene.
And at that point, poor Okarun only had one of his testicles back.
And the one,
Oh god.
and the
Yeah.
sexy in that,
He lost both his balls.
Yeah.
the sexy nurse
No,
in
no.
that show is like her.
No, he didn't just lose his balls, he lost his dick too.
Even Turbo Granny.
He
Even
briefly became Varys from Game of Thrones.
I'm like, hey woman, you were the one who took them in the first place.
And it's even more amusing how in the Japanese it's Mayumi Tanaka.
Meanwhile, in English, it's Rita Repulsa.
She was a bundle.
People have made memes out of the fact that Barbara Goodson voices Turbo Granny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I really hope we're not gonna get banned from this, but no, Anissa, no, don't use your Ultravite super pussy muscles on me. You don't constrict like a python on a rat. And then precisely vibrate your make the milk be dry. No. Oh, and do anything but that.
I would do anything for love.
But you wouldn't do
For
that.
you back. Oh yeah, yeah, I can do that.
You think you
And definitely don't do it over and over again.
Insert the ending of JoJo Part 5. Every time I close my eyes.
Of all songs they picked, that one ends up.
Freaking you. And
Great song, by the way. You gotta get yourself.
I still like the one used for part 4. For Diamond is Unbreakable, the ending thing.
Savage Guard and I Want You.
Yep, that's the one.
By the way, Tony, Tony, I want to ask you this simple question.
What?
Have you been coerced into watching Digimon the movie yet?
Dick man.
I don't know. You got $10 and a beer? And a few beers?
I don't get people drunk.
I don't
Oh,
drink
yeah.
anyway.
No, I stay. Alcohol is off limits for me.
Honestly, I'll see if I can dig it up and try and stream it on YouTube.
Tony,
Tony, I have it on
It's-
Blu-ray.
Tony,
The discotheque
Tony.
Blu-rays.
Tony,
Ah!
Tony, let me tell you a little something.
And I will
There
totally
are
insert the
archive-
Angela Anaconda version into that starting
Toss
game.
that in there, and then we will.
Alex,
toss that in
don't
there.
you
got
fucking dare.
Toss that in there. I'll go dig
Because
it
that
up.
is a cruel and unusual punishment nobody should ever have to endure.
Yeah, my parents might get divorced.
The worst part is he's not speaking bullshit. This actually happened to somebody once.
Well, seems to be the problem, Alex.
It's Rainbow Road. It's
Oh,
where we
that's
go when
on.
we
Where
die.
many
One of the average Rainbow Roads.
It's not the best Rainbow Road, though.
I like
Yeah,
this one.
There's some
This
Mario
one's
Kart.
Fun
kind
fact.
of average.
That one goes
And fun
to
fact,
Mario Kart
another
anyway.
streamer I'm actually good friends with, when he was doing Mario Kart streams, one of the streams, I straight up trolled the F out of him by picking this course. It was glorious.
Who did you troll?
It was a good friend of mine. He used to cosplay a Kiriko from SEO.
Anyway.
He's no longer
Who's the worst character?
That was his
Kirito or
life.
the guy from Silver Level?
Kirito.
Solo leveling. Yurito has a fucking... Yurito
No.
actually has a character. Oh, god damn it. Yurito actually has a character,
Unlike some-
and solo leveling has not inspired... Solo leveling has not inspired the greatest abridged series of all time.
In fact, it's made people go to sleep.
Although I do have friends who constantly try to get me to watch solo leveling, and I was like,
Don't do it.
I already have
Alex,
too much shit going on, but
Alex,
sure.
Alex, the only thing that I would
is that
recommend is just seeing if Alex Lee has done reviews.
Well, he did some alternate takes of him being saying some line from it.
Okay.
Good one. Oh, that was a...
Solo leveling hero. You're only going to want to watch it if you want to cure your insomnia. It's not
Heck.
good.
Okay, so... Oh, in,
Because it is basically the same cycle of arcs for about 15 arcs the entire series until like the finale. Quite literally. They guys find new monster, everyone else gets a job, main character comes in, arise, he wins.
Clutch.
And he gets hype moments as
Basically,
well.
Alright, so are we gonna go to the Shell Cup or continue?
we're gonna continue going left to right. So now we're in Yoshi
So,
Circuit.
Egg Cup or a Shell?
Egg Cup.
Okay. So it's the Egg Cup. Alright.
Right then.
And I love the...
Hello,
I love
it's
the
time
track
for the Egg
Cup.
Cup.
Egg Man, what are
I'm
you
here-
doing here?
We're
You're on
going
your
on-
own franchise.
We're going on the Yoshi circuit, bitches.
Ooh, snap.
Now,
You probably noticed I favour the pipe frame cut. Probably
Mhm.
one of my favourites, and I'm a little nostalgic because
Ooh.
Hey, a
yeah,
callback to
yeah.
Mario Kart 64 and Super Circuit for Advance.
yeah,
Okay, got some good news over here.
I'm surprised they brought that back for 7. Like, when they brought...
So, developer of stylish gun action game Gungrave Gore acquires the rights to the Gungrave series, heading towards future media expansion with original creator Yasuhiro Naito. So looks like if you like that game, we're going to be getting a whole lot. Looks like we might be getting more of that stuff. Heard they had an anime based off that game too. actually pretty good. I think it was done by the same people who did Hellsing Ultimate, if I'm not mistaken.
Which ones?
There were a couple
at
of
least
studios
3
behind that,
animation
yeah.
studios. There was Satellite, then Madhouse, and I forget the.
I don't know. Let's finish up this race. I'll try and double check that one. But I know it was one of. It was someone that had
So,
worked on that.
We were talking about Don, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of Don, fucking of all things, of all people, well, people seem to still hate chibi reviews for some reason, and you know,
And because of the
He says this.
like every content creator on the internet, like myself, like Kevin, like everybody who's on this channel, well, I'm sure everybody can and has said some stupid shit over the years.
Yep.
And you know,
No, I
you
haven't.
just
Hey, I may be
Just
stupid,
gotta-
but I'm not dumb.
you just gotta roll with it, you know. Well, people, you know, not everything you say is gonna come out right, especially not when you're live on the internet and stuff. People apparently just can't get over whatever the fucking, you know, the fucking Don thing was one thing, but like that's turned into a whole ass witch hunt over this guy, and now Kiwi Farms has been getting involved, and they appear to have lost the fucking plot. Which is funny, because I used to... Yeah, no, I used to like Josh, but he's since lost his fucking mind in the last few years, apparently. And, has decided not to take down the weird-ass bounty somebody posted on the forums about trying to send somebody to Chibi's house to
whack him.
not to whack him, but like the bounty was to like put stickers on his door and mailbox, and somebody was talking about you know, doing other things, we'll say.
He's gotten the
and
FBI
that wasn't getting
involved
shut
in
down.
this.
Well, it's like, yeah, no, that's perfectly valid.
That's a
people
perfectly
talking
valid
about,
reason to get the FBI involved.
Okay, so
See,
quick one.
see
it's
Boogie,
like,
this is what you do. You get the police involved, you don't get the fucking... You don't pull out the fucking gun and start shooting it into the air. I will
okay,
never
Kevin,
I will
so
never
quick
get over
update
that.
on that. Quick fact check on that one. Yeah, I was right. Madhouse that worked on it. They've been through and
Nice. Yeah, Madhouse also.
And they did the first season of One Punch.
Yeah, Madhouse was the good
But then
season
they-
of One Punch Man.
Yeah, and then they went bankrupt.
And of
Madhouse
course,
also did
studio-
Devil May Cry, the good series.
Studio JC staff
the
unfortunately
only good
Yeah.
JC Stafford's like it's like they have some good bits in the anime, but it's like they're not getting the time or budget to really do what's
Yeah.
necessary. So
The
we
one-
blame
the
that one
one-
on Bandai.
One character that hangs out with Saitama, he was like one of the few redeeming things I liked about season 2.
Gino?
Yeah, no, King.
It's the one. Yeah, King, that guy.
The gamer.
Played by Hiroki Matsumoto.
Oh, right.
AKA
Yeah,
Guile.
he ends up getting a lot of really funny moments as well.
And he watches Saitama struggle at video games.
And it's like, and eventually whenever they do, they're supposedly working on season 3 part 2. You're gonna end up getting.
Yeah, oh man.
Well,
I
that's gonna be a
was
cool
talking
moment.
with Greg Sean this whole thing.
Who does he voice in that show?
Garo.
Oh, so he's Gara.
He plays-
Oh no.
Powder Midori College character. During the peak of the times I got to meet with him, I had mentioned Yuzan Seiyu Toshihiko Seki, since he also played Beast from I know in a kind of unique but joking way, he kind of was hoping to get that role, but play just a matchup. But no, we got the one who Roz
ZD.
AKA,
Everyone's
hey, even if
the
he...
Peter
Oh my
Dinklage
God.
voice acting.
PJ Garcia says, hi, PJ.
Hello,
Oh, hey, we got a new
PJ.
guy here.
Welcome to the medley.
Looks like everyone here gets to be third place.
But yeah, you know, theoretically, I wouldn't have minded Greg Chun playing Moose just to get the joke in on Toshihiko Seki.
Wouldn't mind it if Greg Chun as Dr. Doom instead of someone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Someone Show
I mean, heck-
doesn't even have the vocal range necessary to play a lot of the
And
characters
yeah.
that he does.
I even
Except
noticed,
for
like,
Squirrel.
but he was like, of all people to include in Soul Calibur 6, he was in it. Oh, it's so Joe. I was like, I didn't think much of it initially until like, huh. It was just one of those moments I just didn't have much I could really say.
Now, this is the Kiwi Farms thing, especially the Josh situation, has turned into another one of those instances of don't trust anybody who is vehemently anti-lolly on the internet. That's like, if you find it weird, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you,
If you find it weird, that's
It's like
more than valid.
For me,
yeah,
it's like
if you're saying that it's like
Pedophilia.
a fucking crime or some shit, then it's like you're the weirdo. You're the one
kind of calling
who
yourself out at that.
You can't
Yeah, you're
differentiate
calling
between
yourself
passion and
I never
reality.
cared for the
Reality.
lolly crap.
At that point,
It's
you're
like-
just gonna get confused.
Here's the
look.
no.
At
It's
that
like,
point,
that's
you
not
just
okay.
basically, like, not only a confused look on my face, it's just me having the look of like, yeah, I want nothing to do with this.
But Josh is one of those people who outright said that he's like one of the most comically anti-anime people on the internet, and as a result, like we just see that in people were digging up some of his old posts, or he was speaking about how he wished he wasn't into cheese pizza, and if you know, if you don't look it up.
Cyberpunk.
Thank you,
Literally just
Senator.
because of C2.
What? No. There's another acronym of what, like, cheese pizza shares a couple of letters in common with the actual subject matter. So that's why it's commonly used as an abbreviation. And it's. I would be proven wrong if I wasn't 100% right all of the time when this comes up, you know?
Here is Roy.
Amen.
I'm always right about that. Whiz.
Wiz?
One of
Don't
our...
worry about it. You don't
they-
need to know about that. He was a fucking crazy bastard who used to be part of the crew, and now we just kind of point and laugh from afar.
Y'all exile him or
Dang.
something?
More like he kind of just left the group and went on a psychotic rant in a couple of Twitter DMs, and then got blocked by the entire fucking server eventually.
He ended up,
oh god.
He ended up getting into a bit of a rant, and just because he posted like a meme of Kimpachi going off on, ended up hearing a guy talking about Ollie and whatnot on the guy in question, and this was the question in Stern Ritter.
Hey, we got a Captain Falcon in the house.
It's
And I'm
basically
like-
on me, but with the Captain
And I'm
Falcon.
like
Hi, Rio
Kimpachi
Oikawa.
hangs out with a lolly all the time.
That's
Yeah.
a child. It's practically
That's the
a
thing.
child thing.
That's the thing. Well, that's the thing. It's like lolly is not always a sexual thing. In fact, in most cases, it's not a sexual thing.
It's more like
Yeah,
Moe.
Just like you've got a pet little girl who hangs around you.
And like Kenpachi is like one of the most menacing figures in all of Bleach. And yet his lieutenant for a vast majority of the story is this seemingly sweet-looking little girl, who just hangs around. No.
Yeah, like Pragmata.
And I'm like,
got my VTuber from many others.
What a
Baby
sucker.
Fever.
And the fact that she joined in on Vecrora's stream, can't say no to that. Enjoys Vecrora doing the Pokemon Nuzlocke for emeralds. The fact that she had Milotic and...
I need to see about getting the Cryana mode if I can. And I don't even know what Twitch modes are. I just know that the usual suspects were bitching and whining about it.
Speaking of which, you see, apparently Tim Pool made an ass out of himself in that whole thing. Yeah.
You say Tim Pool made himself about that stuff?
Yeah.
Tim Pool made an ass of himself about Pragmata.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tim's
Why?
Tim's usually a chill dude, though.
I know.
He was being a bit of a fence sitter.
He might
It was
not
pretty
be...
yellow flash when he covered that up.
Ow! No! Yeah, speaking of fence sitter, Mundane Matt has been rearing his ugly head recently. Of all fucking people, apparently he's been getting on Mauler's case about a bunch of stuff. Mauler's just like, why is the Boulder King giving me a hard time? You know you're Mundane Matt, right?
They're mad because Long Man dared to Long Man.
I'm back!
No, wait a minute, Matt, no!
And also shout out to the billboards with the N6 F0X render of Captain Falcon.
Falcon punch!
Falcon kick!
Falcon punch!
Come on! Come on! Falcon!
Blue Falcon!
I know I told this story, but yeah, Anime Expo 2017, yeah, it was, well, despite its rough, not having an okay time, the saving grace for me was meeting Ryo Horikawa. Like, of all the Japanese guests they invited, he was the one I wanted to meet the most.
Hey, we got another cup on the far right side end of the spectrum.
It was honestly worth it to meet Ryo Horikawa.
Oh yeah, by the way, Steam Controller 2.0 coming. Looks fucking amazing.
I
can't wait for it. And it's only $100.
Yeah. And it has a lot of the quality of life that I kind of would expect, similar to the 8-bit Do one.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's
So Alex, I get
too, unlike
Alex,
the...
since you bookmarked and gave kudos to my story, what did you think?
I've only read the first chapter. I just went ahead and I did that. Head off the
What did you think?
just right off the bat.
What did you think of the first chapter since you read that?
I can't even remember at this point because I spent the last day or so working on some more stuff with boys.
This is one of the best tracks in the entire game.
Oh my gosh. I think in Double Dash this track was like 7 laps.
I love. By the way, speaking of Baby Mario, I loved how Baby Mario and Luigi showed up in the Galaxy film, and it's just like it almost doesn't have an explanation. Like they get shot with the fucking
Baby of Fire.
They get shot with the Super Scope, the Super Nintendo Super Scope, and that turns them into babies. And man, Glenn Powell as Star Fox is an inspired casting, and I hope they give him his movie, because I love Star Fox.
Surprisingly, Mario didn't even have an issue with Fox.
No, here's the thing. Everybody was talking about this. It's like, oh my god, is it gonna be like a jealousy thing? It's like, no, fucking Fox is a girl back home. He is not interested. He is not a human.
Alex, you forgot the events of the PS2.
I don't.
We don't speak
fan.
of the
It might as
character.
well be fan fiction.
Fuck.
We don't speak of the character assassination
But-
that happened. First
Plus,
right?
there's like one ending I feel like that kind of makes sense is where Fox and Crystal end up kind of giving up
The goodbye
starting up a
Fox
family.
ending.
It was Fox and Crystal starting up a family, and they end up having a child, and they start up.
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
that was
generation of
goodbye Fox ending in Command. The one where they
Yeah.
had Marcus.
And they get Falco out of retirement.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
And now
we
completed
get
Command
I
on
like-
DS, by the way.
The funny thing is, like, I'll bet you Mario is a video game where Star Fox comes from. Because Star Fox, Mario has a model R-Wing and a copy of Star Fox for the Super Nintendo in his room in Mario 1.
It's kind of weird how they hit. Also, Little Mac
Also,
makes
the
an
Rob.
appearance
And then
in-
there was Rob.
Rob was my favorite part. Right over.
And,
And people
people
are
were like,
like,
oh, this gag is
There.
so overdrawn. And I'm like,
That's the point.
that's
It's
Rob.
like-
That's literally how he is in the as peripheral.
Yeah, the way he moves in real life is painfully slow. Oh, and he's terrible. Oh, that's.
And don't forget that he was also included in Mario Kart DS as one of the last characters in the game.
Weird
Remember-
how weird how we never
I love-
got to see more Rob.
I love how
like,
Rob
It's like,
was
But his
in-
colors match the
was like the
Famicom
big
and-
villain in the Mario. Oh, sorry, in the AVGN 100th episode.
Well, don't forget that Rob was one of the temporary antagonists of Subspace Emissary.
I know.
And the real one is,
Sinister, yes.
and the real one has the Famicom colors. That's how you know it's the real Rob.
But then, and in Smash,
Fast forward, they reversed the colors. Not the Japanese one. The Japanese it was the red and white. Yeah.
come on.
Which I much prefer that one over the
she's like,
the gray.
we're in the best.
Ah,
We're now in the real best course of this game. Cheese Land.
Why do you have such sensation?
Fuck you, man. It's Cheese Land.
I mean, I like Cheeseland and Mario
Holy no gaming!
World.
It's Cheese Land, man. You're really gonna be hating on Cheese Land?
God
All
fucking
those
damn! I'm trying to steer and it's not working.
Yeah, it's just
how's the
like-
tilt control?
No.
You guys ever have the? You know, sometimes I have like the.
Also, how
Have a
did we
weird
feel
The
feeling.
other
about Donald
acceleration was
Glover
on over the
as Yoshi?
I had that disabled. The only time I used it was to do it for 200cc. How activated.
Any thoughts on Mr. Glover or Childish Gambino as Yoshi?
You know, like everybody else, I was trying to find I was trying to find his normal voice as Yoshi. I could not find his normal voice as Yoshi. It was one of those instances, like Donald Glover said in an interview, that he was so happy when he watched the reactions to the first trailer, and people said, "Oh, I'm so glad they got a real voice actor and not a celebrity." Because that meant he did his job right.
To which then, and he'd probably be like, I hate to tell you this, but
I'm the voice of Yoshi.
Shigeru Miyamoto told him and was like, dude, this only has he only has 2 lines. He says Yoshi and
Basically,
And
the
he says,
usual
like,
Yoshi grunt.
man, I can give you 50 of each of those.
Give that
I-
man a raise.
And so, as a result,
Give that man
he is
his
now the
own
voice
move.
of Yoshi in every language.
Oh.
I find it odd. I've
They
been
usually
getting-
would have Kazumi Totaka be doing the
Actually-
Yoshi vocals, too.
Actually, scratch that. Make Yoshi the voice. Make him the official Yoshi voice actor from now on.
What? I've replaced Kazumi Totaka?
Have him work till he's 90.
Till you're 90.
And now we get to not a good course. Wild Wood. Those aren't particularly wild.
So I've been in. So there was this debate on Facebook about like who is the better, like who would win the battle between Matt from Digimon with Gabuma on access to I think up to Metal Garurumon on going up against Kaiba with his monster. Nah. To which I'm like,
Kaiba wins that one.
no, he doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, because Digimon vastly outskills Yu-Gi-Oh!
And then there's the other big Kaiba match.
I can win anything with my blue eyes, white dragons.
There's another popular one.
Metal.
Not even you can stand up to my ultimate dragon!
Except for all the times I have stood up to your ultimate dragon. And won.
Are you mocking me, Yugi?
Keep in mind, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, that Kaiba has flat out said that in that one unabridged movie, that he's like, I must always be one step ahead. And is that why? Yeah, I get that, but did you really need to have cameras installed while he was in the shower? Or
Why must you stalk me, Kaiba? Why?
This one was having a good run.
because Kaiba's coattails clearly compensate for the fact that he's got a severe case of mindfulness.
Ah!
So,
and here's the thing, like, and Tony, here's the thing, in the threats that Matt has had to deal with alongside the other team Destin, and can do various things that look like a convoluted scheme by Zork to perform.
Zork from Futurama?
No, from
Zork
Yu-Gi-Oh!
from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
As in
Sorry,
Zork
I got the two mixed up.
Necrophades.
who's that
Then we got
in the world? It's
and
Zork.
then there's
That's
my
me.
goat.
Zork and pals.
And there's my goat, Dan
I'm
Kuroda,
sorry, I
who
was too
is-
busy destroying the world. I slaughtered millions.
I
saw. The blood of the innocent will flow without end. His name is Zork and he's destroying the world. Yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah,
And
so
then
Tony...
Kaiba versus Dan Kuroda, though, it's aka Common Rider Gim.
And here's the thing,
That
you
one's a
can
weird
argue...
one.
And here's the thing, you can argue for, like, insane scaling for Kaiba and whatnot thanks to the anime and stuff from, like GX, 5D, Zexal, etc. But the thing is, you can do the same thing for Matt, especially with lore scaling from Digimon, and the fact that if you give him Bond of Friendship and Gabumon, he upscales from Omegamon,
Yeah, and Dan
who can
Kuroda also
literally
has his
erase the
own
Digimon cosmology and
If he so chooses.
Yeah, Dan not only actually will have access to his own high school ending through his own Common Rider high end skill, but also he's got a boatload of bullshit to run off of too. Like including a stock of 99 lives that Kaiba's gonna have to run down individually. Along with being able,
I think what would probably be like
alongside also being able to, alongside multiple meat, the extra final form he got more recently that makes him immortal. And also being able to just infect Kaiba with video game virus as well.
which
will
also
just
kind of counters Kaiba's crushing word virus.
And it's basically like, the more stress Kaiba gets hit with, the further the virus is going to get along. The only way to get rid of it is by killing Dan Kuroda.
Either that or
Good.
either that or it's surprising just falling down.
Nah, even then, it's just gonna, you're gonna have Dan basically trying to break Kaiba as much as possible.
And Kaiba, sadly, he is one to fall for a lot of
And Dan Kuroda knows exactly how to piss you off too.
And lets his own arrogance.
And keep in mind, another potential matchup that another potential
On the
matchup
road, Link.
another potential matchup that some people have come up with for
This
Kaiba
card is not made for off-roading.
of all things, him and Blue Eyes versus is Masquerade and Hydroid. And I'm like,
I could see that.
Yeah,
kinda
I
see
could.
it, but I think
Yeah, I
it's
can
like-
too. And Hydreigoid also gets some insane upscaling from Dragno.
How high does Bakugan
If he
go?
dies.
Around multiverse levels.
Bakugan is
Damn.
Oh
bullshit.
shoot!
Fucking hate Bakugan.
God, my second.
I lost by 1 point.
Oh.
And that,
And-
kids, and that, boys, is this is where I'm gonna have to leave y'all off for the night.
All right.
I get
Alright.
first.
So
I'll
do
see
you,
y'all.
so do you guys want to do one more or break
Oh my
E
God.
without time?
Y'all can do
Uh,
whatever.
Okay. Ooh.
Because I got work in a couple hours.
All right.
Right,
that's
See you
fair.
later, Tony.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be dipping out too.
All right.
Okay.
So then we'll stop here. Next time on Mario Kart, we will be resuming more of this stuff. Starting with the bottom row. You know where to find myself, Alpha and Alex, and you can find Eamon at DJ Brett 12 on BitChute. And you can
sweet.
find Ultimate Zero OX on Twitter and Instagram.
You can find me there at Ultimate_0x and Ultimate0x, respectively, on both platforms.
Oh, sweet. I got the gold glider. Got all the gold parts finally.
So I take you're probably gonna unlock all the other parts off stream.
No, I already.
assume?
No, I got everything now.
So,
Okay.
oh, anyway,
I
we'll
was-
see
I
y'all
was wondering
later.
about that.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.